Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller, and I recently attended a convention by the name of PAX West 2021 in Seattle, Washington. I posted a whole vlog about my experience there, and while I was there, I competed in all sorts of video game tourneys. I bring this up in today's Mario Kart video because one of the tourneys I entered while I was there was a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe handheld tourney. This was a competition in which I used the game's local wireless mode to compete with other players in the game using my own Nintendo Switch system. And I got completely bodied. I made many foolish mistakes, and whenever I fell behind, I just couldn't catch up. Overall, it was my worst placing in all of the tourneys I entered at the event. However, because I got to use my own Nintendo Switch system, I was actually able to unlock something in my own copy of the game. I unlocked the game's gold glider, which is obtained after a player earns 5,000 coins. It's unfortunate that my most major unlocks in this series occurred off screen, but I was at least fortunate enough to save a quick little clip of me getting the glider. And so, to celebrate this occasion, I've decided to record another video for my Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Rapid Races series. This time using my newly unlocked gold glider. And hey, this might just be the glider that I use in my videos from here on out, so I found it important to mention this story before I continue on with this series. And so, with that quick anecdote out of the way, I shall now be participating in some online worldwide races in an attempt to showcase my new golden possession. Enjoy! And there it is, folks, over 5,000 coins finally obtained. The rest of this information is pretty accurate too. I do enjoy using Yoshi on the Yoshi bike, and my favorite course is Big Blue. The only thing that was probably inaccurate was that my favorite wheels were the slick wheels. I would better give that to the cyber slick wheels, but it doesn't really matter. Today's focus is for me to play online, but this time with the newly obtained golden glider. So Black Yoshi on the Yoshi bike. I do love my MKTV parafoil, but it is time to move on to the good stuff. I believe this is the last glider I have to unlock in the game because I just needed coins to get it. I still have to unlock the golden wheels. That is obtained by winning every single time trial in the game. We'll see if I ever do that, but for now, the golden glider. It was only a matter of time, and I finally got it. And speaking of only a matter of time, I gotta spectate this race. I will go ahead and cut ahead to when it's actually my turn to vote for a track and play my own race. Thank you very much. Okay, so the important thing for this session, since I want to showcase my lovely new gold glider, is to ensure that I pick courses that have gliding segments. Fortunately, all three of the courses here do have gliding segments, although GCN Sherbet Lands is completely optional and it's off to the side, but I'll pick that anyway, just because that's a course I enjoy. Apparently nobody else enjoys it, or at least nobody else wants to go there. Everyone wants to go anywhere but Sherbet Land, apparently. If player 7 could at least pick Sherbet Land, then we could have a nice column of Sherbet Lands, a couple columns of cheap beaches, and a couple columns of the DK jungles, but whatever. The good news is all three of these courses have gliding segments. The important thing is to pick courses with gliding segments. There are a few courses in this game that don't have gliding segments. Also, of course, I'm the only player that picked Sherbet Land. We're going to Congo Jungle, that's okay. That has a pretty noteworthy gliding segment. And we've got Rob Ness 119, Zabrina, Player Tom, Danielle, Erose / Gold, Fee, Glynn, Dominika, Andrzej, and myself. Alright, I am ready to crush this competition with my newly obtained gold glider. We've got a nice cast of players here. There's not just all Waluigi's again. Alright, let's do it. Here we are, starting in the back, and I shall make my way toward first place. It all comes down to, well, I was going to say it all comes down to what item I start with, but I guess I start with nothing! So it shall be a true test of skill. But once I get ahead, I can hopefully stay ahead. I mean, I love having an intense race and all, but if I can secure a victory, I won't necessarily be mad about a front-running race. Alright, my first chance. Here we are, folks. There's my gold glider. All right, I hope you enjoyed looking at it. That was my gold glider. That's the video, folks. Ah, nonsense. There's another gliding section coming right up. And even so, I know I can extend my gliding times had I done the tricks off of those ramps more properly. But all right, take another good look. Here's a more thorough demonstration of the gold glider. It is a glider pretty much like any other. It might have a slightly better speed stat. I don't 100% know, but even so, it's a glider. I don't spend much of my time in the air. In fact, I usually use the MKTV parafoil just because I didn't really care much for the different gliders in this game. They only have one of 3 potential stat spreads, if I'm not mistaken, and I picked the MKTV looking one because it looked like a sponsored parafoil, and I love collecting Nintendo memorabilia from whenever I would attend events. So I figured if Nintendo gave me a glider or a parafoil that said MKTV on it, I'd probably keep it. Oh, hey! I'm about to get crushed by Doom! Okay. I'm alive! Okay, that red shell was mistimed. I'm okay. Oh, this one's not mistimed. Oh, it sucks to be me. Yep, didn't even get to do the jump properly. Okay. 3 red shells were thrown at me. I basically only took the damage for 1. That's okay. I might still be able to front run this. I don't know how far people are behind me. I mean, they're pretty close. I gotta make sure that I just stay on the course, and ensure that I clear the course without falling off, taking damage from other hazards, yada, yada, yada. Alright, I'm at 10 coins, first place, so I'm as fast as I'm gonna be, and I've got a green shell to defend myself. So should any second place players dare to throw another red shell at me, I am ready and able to defend myself. Alright, here we go. We'll take this little gliding section again. And let's see if I can actually do these tricks properly so I can extend my gliding. That's a no. Okay, well, whatever. I promise I know how to do it. Oh, hey! It's a repeat of the previous lap, and I'm still on. Okay, no red shells this time, though, right? No red shells. Okay, all right, we got to get the double items, because I know one of my items is going to be coins, but the other will be a banana. Perfect. Okay, it looks like I've got quite a sizable lead, so I should be good to go. So we go through here, we do the turn, we get the coins, 10 coins, Boo takes my banana, doesn't matter. I got first place in my first ever race of the series in which I had the gold glider. Now, was the gold glider the reason that I got first place? No, probably not. I imagine luck had a great part to deal with that. The fact that I had an item at all times, and the fact that a red shell was mistimed and hit me while I was still recovering from a blue shell explosion means that I basically had invincibility. So I'm sure timing and luck had more to do with that than me simply having a gold glider. But the fact still stands, I got first place the first time I used a gold glider in this series. Now, as for the courses here, I gotta go with Bowser's Castle for 2 reasons. Number 1, I played on this course back when I played in the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe handheld tourney at PAX West, and this is where I got crushed, and all my hopes and dreams of continuing on in the tourney were destroyed, were on this course. Just want to point that out. Second reason, over the past few videos of this series, I have done a fair share of friend rooms, and I usually vote for this course just because I don't play on it very often. And now it finally shows up in the worldwide random selection of maps that I can choose, and now I shall pick it, and of course nobody else wants to pick it, because nobody else ever wants to pick the course that I want to go to. But I suppose that any of these courses are fine, because it's only my second race of the video and I haven't played on anything yet. But this is the ideal solution, because we're actually going to the course that I picked! And I'm up against Rob Ness119, Tom, Danielle, Erose/Gold, Fee, Glynn, Dominika, Andrzej, Yoshiller, which is me, Big Mike, and James, or Jamés, because he had an accent over the E. Alright, we're going to Bowser's Castle. I'm going to redeem myself for the failures that I had back at that PAX West 2021 Mario Kart 8 Deluxe handheld tourney, and I shall avenge my other losses throughout this series by winning this race while also having a gold glider in my possession. Here we go, a little competition right off the bat, but I'd rather have some destruction early on than at the end. Here we go. The earlier damage is dealt to me, the more time I have to make a recovery. But here we go. Alright, let's not fall apart here, huh? I've raced on this track dozens and dozens of times. I know how to play it. Let's just not get crushed by that Bowser fist like I did in the tourney, huh? And if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, hopefully I edited this video properly. Watch my little introduction. Oh, there's my glider. Enjoy it. Alright, watch my little introduction at the beginning of the video. My 30-second introduction or whatever. I'll probably show the clip of me getting crushed by the Bowser hand. That happened in a tourney. And I just got eliminated from the tourney shortly after that. But it is nice to race on this track and not get crushed by a Bowser hand, I will admit. And I'm glad that this course has a gliding segment on it. There are a couple of courses in this game that don't. I know SNES Rainbow Road doesn't have a gliding segment. I know that SNES Donut Plains 3 doesn't have a gliding segment. And I know that GCN Dry Dry Desert and GCN Baby Park don't have gliding segments. So my goal is to make sure that every track I play on today has a gliding segment. And this track at least complements my gold glider just because of all this orangish, yellowish lighting. That's okay. I'd rather get shrunken now than later. More time to witness this glider because I'm going slower because I'm small. Enjoy the small golden glider. Alright. I am basically front running again. Hey, I'm not complaining. I had enough time to ramble about tracks that don't have gliding segments, and that's fine. I'm actually kind of glad that there are tracks that don't have gliding segments in this game. It helps diversify them, obviously, from the tracks that do, and I like that each track is so uniquely different. I love it. Alright, even so, let me make sure that I maintain my first place lead. I see I got a green shell for such an occasion. I'm actually kind of surprised that red shell made it all the way to me. Alright, not getting crushed this time. Did not get crushed on any of these laps. I think that this is a proper redemption race for my Mario Kart 8 Deluxe handheld tourney failures. Here we go. Gold glider one more time before the race is complete. Here we go. I don't see a blue shell coming. Lightning has already struck. Red shell, even if it hits me, I should still secure this victory. I think I've got this in the bag. I wasn't actually trying to bounce the ball bomb backwards. I have tried to do that in the past. Nope. Blue shell just shot past me. Very good. All right. Yeah, it's too late. I already got first place with 10 coins, baby. Oh, yeah, I'm telling you, this gold glider, it's making a difference, all right. I love it. Didn't get hit by a blue shell. And I was able to bounce that ball bomb back. That was nice. Too bad it didn't really hit anybody. Sometimes that is a strategy I try to go for. I try to bounce a ball bomb off of a wall. Not actually intentional here, but it didn't matter. I had first place in the bag. All right. I shall do a couple more races in today's video. I think that'll make for a proper introduction to my Gold Glider's debut appearance. As for these courses, all 3 of these courses technically have gliding segments, although Yoshi Valley's is optional. I think of the 3, I don't play on Twisted Mansion that often. This could finally be my time to go there, but I'm going to pick Electrodrome. And of course, once again, nobody ever wants to pick the course that I want to go to. Really, I thought for sure, okay, I was going to say, I thought for sure at least one other person would pick Electrodrome. That's usually a fan favorite. I'm fine going to Yoshi Valley, though. It seems like we'll go to random. We'll see what random picks. As long as it doesn't pick a course I've already raced on today, I'm good to go. That is fine. It is N64 Toad's Turnpike, which does technically have a gliding segment, and it's mirrored. The gliding segment on this course is also optional. You gotta drive up a truck. I'll see if I can do it at least once before this race concludes. I'll try to take the gliding segment. And under normal circumstances, mirror mode should not mess me up. But because I don't play this game as frequently as I used to, it does kind of mess me up. A lot of my skill in this game just comes from knowing the layout of the courses and knowing when to use a mushroom. But on this course, I mean, considering most of the course is just turning, it should be easy. It just turn in the opposite direction. Oh, there's the gliding segment. It's just too early now. I'll do it later. I'll make sure I glide at least once before this race comes to a close. All right, there we go. Good, good, good. Yeah, the only thing with the mirror version of this course, obviously the cars drive on the opposite side of the road. Ha ha ha. But also, I just gotta remember where the coins are. And then this is odd. I'm already back in the pack with all the other players. Oh, okay. Generally speaking, red shells are kind of worthless on this course. They usually run into the cars before they hit the players. So as long as I can maintain a decent lead, I think it'll be difficult for other players to catch up. Although we are quite grouped together now. All right, there's that gliding segment again. All right, I'm gonna skip it for now. I will glide at least once. Don't you worry. It will happen, okay? But for now, I've got a boomerang in my hands in case any player dares to come close to me. All right, missed all the coins. Oh, is that a red shell after me? Okay, all right, all right. I said red shells are usually worthless, right? I didn't say completely worthless. All right, even so. My time to glide. There you go. You can see me glide in the night sky. Oh, wow, wow, red shell actually got me. Okay. Oh man, all right, I gotta fight for first place in this race. Oh, come on, man. My red shell's already kind of worthless in this race. You're telling me I got destroyed like half a second after I threw it because someone else threw a fireball? Golly. All right. Bananas aren't much better on this course. I mean, they are defensively, but offensively, this is probably the trickiest course to use them on. This is the trickiest course to probably use any item, because just they all get destroyed by the cars. Man, all right, fine. I'll get bodied by some red shells. I think my point still stands. They usually hit the cars instead of hitting the players. Get some coins to slightly increase my speed, but that slight speed boost might save me later on. There's a lot going on, and I did not get any items to help me get out of this. Okay. I think there's one more batch of item boxes I can take, and if I miss it, then I'm in trouble. All right, come on. Gosh darn it! Good job, Koopa player. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna have to glide into victory and hope for the best. Can I get first? Come on, my gliding speed's pretty good. Oh, I'll take second. I'll take second. I barely took it away from that Waluigi player, and you know what? You know what? I was able to take it because I glided. Kudos to the other players who definitely smacked me around and hit me with red shells on that course. But my gliding skills allowed me to secure a second place victory. I'll take that. All right, these courses, oddly enough, Mute City does not have a gliding segment. I do like that course, but I think because of the theming of this video, I just shouldn't pick it. Here we go. This is an inverse of pretty much every other time I voted for a course. Now, everybody except for one person picked the exact course I wanted to go to. Super Bell Subway. Oh, does Super Bell Subway not? No, it does have a gliding segment, right? When you're in the tunnel, there's branching paths that kind of, and if you kind of stick to a wall, I think one of the ramps has a gliding segment. No, am I crazy about that? No, if you go on the train, I think there's a gliding segment, I think is what it is. There's a gliding segment somewhere on Super Bell Subway. I didn't mess this up, right? I mean, for all we know, it might not matter. We'll just go to Mute City anyway, knowing my luck. But I'm fine with either of these courses because I have not raced on either of them yet today. We are going to Super Bell Subway, and I am okay with that. And it's not mirrored, so hopefully I can better remember how to play on this course. As for our players, we've got Tom, Danielle, Erose/Gold, V, Glynn, Dominika, Andrzej. Keep stuttering over his name, and that prevents me from having enough time to read all the other player names. But even so, I must commend this game for its fast loading times. Best case scenario, it loads so quickly I can't read all the player names. Alright, I think there's a gliding segment here, and if there is, I will attempt to pursue it and glide along it. Alright, we got a red shell. I gotta make sure you're slightly ahead of me, so the red shell will hit you. That didn't count for some reason. Okay. Alright. Now I gotta go and not hit the train. I got nobody to blame but myself. Sometimes I'm my own worst enemy. What can I say? Okay. I think if I were to take that higher road up there, that's where the gliding segment is, right? I don't remember. I swear this course has one. Even so, I'm in first place. I'm feeling pretty okay. Let's just maintain a first place lead. And even if there isn't a gliding segment on this course, at least I had 3 races in a row where I was able to glide and get at least second place. 2 of which I got first place in. So I'm going to go ahead and toot my own horn. I toot my horn now, but I'm holding an item, as you can see. Oh, commendable effort throwing that boomerang. I was fortunate enough to be able to dodge. Okay, what do we got here? I shall hopefully not run into another train. Okay, I seem to be doing well on that front so far. Another, what do I mean another? That's my first bob on the entire race. Don't quite need it. Okay. I don't remember if there's a gliding segment or not. Maybe if I actually take a higher road, I'll be able to look for it. Okay, you know what? I'll take a higher route on the next lap. For now, let's drift real tightly around this train. There we go. And shoot on over into the upper lobby area of this train station. There we go. And you know what? I'm going to set this banana right here because people love to take that off-road segment, and we'll see if anyone runs into it. If Yoshi cheers randomly later on in this race, it means somebody ran into that banana. All right, final race. Oh, there we go. Yoshi just cheered. Someone ran into the banana. Oh, how I knew placing it there was a good idea. Okay, blue shell's about to come and hit me anyway. Let's take a higher road. Is this the one that has the gliding segment on it? I think that's a no. Ah, okay. I'm okay. I've still got a pretty sizable lead. Okay. If I go on here, is this the one that has a gliding segment on it? I don't remember. Whoa! Just got it. Oh, it was the one over to the left that had the gliding segment on it. I barely saw it. I messed up. I might have just cost myself because I kept trying to go for gliding segments the entire time. Ah, no! This is horrible. All right, at least I'm right next to a speed boost panel, so I can at least go for second. All right, I got 2 red shells, and I got to use the other one for defense. Doggone it. All right. All right, and it would have been faster had I not taken the off-road segment, but that's okay. I'll settle for second place once again. So I got first place twice, second place twice. Tell you what, I'll do one more race before today's video concludes, and then I'll go ahead and consider that a session. You know what also would have been nice is if I got to 5,000 VR in this session. You know, I finally got my 5,000th coin, and now I can get to 5,000 VR, but no, that's okay. Getting VR takes a while, and as far as I'm concerned, there isn't really a true reward for other than bragging rights. Okay, as for these, we've already raced on N64 Toad's Turnpike, and we've already raced on Bowser's Castle. Let me go ahead and tell these players this is my last game. There we go. So I really do want to go to Thwomp Ruins here. I really don't want to have a duplicate. Oh, everyone's voting for Toad's Turnpike. I mean, I guess it would be different because it most likely wouldn't be mirrored. Oh, 2 of the Toad's Turnpike races have disappeared. I have not witnessed that happen before. I've seen people leave during the voting selection process, but I actually haven't seen the game just strip away someone's right to vote. That's crazy. But I guess that's fair. If you're not going to participate in this race, why should you get to determine what tracks we go on, huh? Alright, it appears as though our odds of racing on Thwomp Ruins are pretty good. So we'll go to Thwomp Ruins. That has a few different gliding segments. I am all for that. I am sorry I did not glide on Super Bell Subway, but I promise if I go to Thwomp Ruins, I will glide at least once. I kind of have to. The part right before you finish your lap is one big gliding segment. Let's just not go to a race or a track we've already been on today. Oh, we're going to Thwomp Ruins, and it picked my specific vote again. I have been pretty lucky today, I gotta admit. As for our players, we've got Tom, Danielle, Erose/Gold, Fee, Glynn, myself, Candace, Hagnavi, Ashley, Clams, and Whoosh! There we go, I had enough time to read all the names. And something I haven't been doing in this video up to this point is actually been honking my horn. That's a thing I used to do in this series. Whenever we used to go to my specific track pick, I'd honk my horn! There we go. Alright, I honked my horn. I'm a little honk happy. I got 2 of my track picks today, Bowser's Castle and Thwomp Ruins. I avenged myself on Bowser's Castle. Now I just need to perform well on Thwomp Ruins so I can leave on a semi-decent note. So here we go. All right, second place with some coins. Why does my red shell have to do that? I hate it when that happens. I was trying to time it so my red shell would actually line up and hit Ashley, but alas, was not meant to be. I will do my best regardless, though. All right, oh, I thought he was going to get the double items. Doesn't really matter. Okay. And I got a mushroom, and you just drifted off the course. I get that. You know, actually, when I was at PAX West 2021, I did 2 Mario Kart 8 tourneys, and I did one in the handheld lounge, which I discussed already in detail, and I got my gold glider there. And then they had a console setup where 4 people played on the same setup, you know, like traditional Mario Kart, like couch co-op. And when I played that, one of the courses I played was this one, and I was using Joy-Cons, and my Joy-Cons had a bit of a latency issue, and I also drifted off the course just like that player just did. So I'm sorry if that player drifted off the course because of Joy-Con latency issue. I understand your pain because that happened to me at another tourney at PAX West, and I fell apart on this course, and I will attempt to avenge myself on this course as well. And when I did that other tourney, I did not have my gold glider because I was using another setup. But here you go. Here's my gold glider now. Here's me gliding. Here's me gliding over to the finish line. Oh, wait, no, this is only lap 2. Haha. Well, I will eventually glide into the finish line with my gold glider, thank you. And then I've only got some coins. May as well use them sooner rather than later. Take the speed boost sooner rather than later. I don't really have a means of defending myself. May as well just use the coins. The only reason I'd want to hang on to coins is because you can't have 2 item slots occupied by coins. So it could be advantageous for me to hold on to coins, hit another item box, and force it to give me any item but coins. But for now, I appear to already be so far ahead. All the players are like stuck. Okay, well if I clear the... Whoa, okay. I was gonna say if I just clear the race before I get disconnected, nothing bad will happen, right? We're okay. No, I gotta get this first place victory. All right, here we go. And Boo's gonna take my item. That's fine. No! Okay, all right. It couldn't be a flawless race, but I did get first place with 7 coins, and I almost drifted all the way into the finish with my gold glider. And the fact that I get to leave on a win in an 11-player race is something that is satisfying enough for me to conclude this video on a high note. So, my fellow racers and competitors, thank you very much for playing. My fellow viewers who have decided to watch this video all the way to the end, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I think I plan on using my gold glider several more times throughout this series, and I think that this marked a good debut video. For now, let me actually thank these players for playing, because I highly doubt they're going to watch my video. So I'll use the in-game chat feature to say bye. Alright, I think that'll do it. I get to leave on a win. I got 5 different courses, one of which was Bowser's Castle. And that keeps showing up a lot now in this session. I don't know why, but that's fine. Alright, folks, that wraps up this video of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Rapid Races. And I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all in future videos. I hope to use my gold glider in several more videos. But for now, bye-bye, humans. Whoosh! Hey, thank you for watching my video. If you want to continue to support my content, the best thing you can do is like this video and subscribe to my channel. All you have to do is click the little buttons down below. Also, please be sure to follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with my video schedule. My tag is @RealYoshiller. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye! Whoosh!